It's a pretty good sized tree. Settlers Grove. The fire burned all the way around it, but not. Could be that this valley is, what do you call it? It's more lush and harder to burn because it's in a river valley like this, and the trees are big enough to where maybe they don't burn, but everything around it is burnt. And they say the Native Americans used to burn the underbrush. It wouldn't burn the forest, it would just burn the underbrush. Yeah, the trees in this valley must have been protected because it's a trail called Settlers Grove, but the surrounding mountains, the trees are a lot smaller, so they only protected this valley, it looks like, where they haven't been cutting. And some of the trees this last fire got destroyed. Some of them made it. I would say most of them made it. Yeah, it makes you wonder if once the fire is able to get in through the bark, and it starts to hollow them out.
It is a big tree.
This is a cool area in here. See, you can see the fire came through. These trees are still alive. Well, the one on the left is the bigger one. So I'm about 15 miles east of Missoula. Got the car dolly. But I'm packing up. I'm at the Beavertail State Park in Montana. $30 a night. It was pretty chill, but the wind picked up and the leaves are falling, and so leaves and sticks, and I'm gonna pack up. This is where my journey starts. I'm heading east. I have no real plan. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Here we go, off on an adventure. Don't know where I'll end up tonight. So I'm in Anaconda, or close to Anaconda, Montana, at the Anaconda rest stop. The camera is facing west, but I'm just gonna eat lunch. So there was a time change, and I still haven't set all my clocks forward. I guess I'm still on Pacific time. So I'm about to leave the rest stop, but I'm gonna stay at Otter Creek Campground. It's free. It's a place where people go fishing, and I'll stay there tonight. Should be pretty cool. I'm starting to run out of fresh water, and I'll probably need to dump at some point. We're coming into Big Timber, about 4 miles, and we're going to be along the river somewhere down in that valley to the left. I think that's it down there.
Arrive at 140 to 156 Howie Road.
So I'm at Big Timbers, or just outside of Big Timbers, Montana. It's like that way. This is free camping along I think this is the Yellowstone River. Alright, so I'm here still in, so I'm staying here at Otter Creek, fishing access area in Montana, just north of Big Timber, on the other side of the river from Big Timber, the city of Big Timber, Montana. And today I'm about an hour away from Billings, so I'm going to head up there. I was looking at Billings on the map, and it looks like an interesting place, so I'm going to stay 2 nights there. I'll disconnect the car, drive around. Heading towards Billings, going up a little hill. I'm in fourth gear, maintaining about 50 with no issue. Just following the Yellowstone River the whole way. It's kind of weird to see a river flow east. I'm used to rivers flowing west. It's pretty cool. I think this is sandstone. On top of this plateau is the airport. I'm excited. I think tomorrow I'm going to go see paintings on a cave wall. Alright, the car's all loaded up, leaving Billings, Montana, and I think we're going to head towards Deadwood, heading towards a lake. We're going to stay at a lake tonight between here and like Deadwood. Deadwood was 4 hours from Billings, and this lake is, I think it's another county park, but I see it's only like $20 a night. So I'll give it a try. It's only 2 hours away. The trees are starting to change color. So we're about 30 miles from Sheridan, which I believe is in Wyoming. I think right about where we're at is where we cross into Wyoming. So this these mountains here and the clouds, I believe they're the Bighorn Mountains, and I know there's a Bighorn National Park, and I thought about going there, but I found out that approaching it from the north doesn't really get you deep into the Bighorn Canyon. I think you have to approach it either from the south or the east. So we're going to be camping on Lake De Smet. The wind is blowing so hard I'm gonna leave this slide in because of the awning topper. It's getting caught in the wind. It's pretty windy. So we're at the Mikesell-Potts Recreation Area, and this is the Lake De Smet. Lake De Smet. It was $15 for non-electric, and for an electric it was $20. I would have got electric, but this was pull through, and none of the electrics were pull throughs. I don't want to unhook the car. I'm only going to stay here at night, but it is kind of a cool place to stay for the night. I can check out the beach. It's really kind of cold and windy. I'm in Wyoming, and then tomorrow we'll keep going. Well, it's another beautiful day. Today we are going to head up to Spearfish. I wanted to drive all the way to Wall and go down to the Badlands and just today, but the problem I'm running into is the temperatures. There's kind of a cold spell right now. It's October 16th. If I were to keep driving on I-90, it gets cold once you leave Rapid City, and then I'll be looking at a weather window to get into Wall. I'm actually also going to Sioux Falls to see family. So by Thursday, Sioux Falls should be back above the low of freezing, and I shouldn't have to worry about my pipes or anything like that. nice to be all cozy and warm with a beautiful view of the lake. But the wind here is intense, and I can already tell the wind's picking up again. Even though my motorhome was on jacks and stuff, I mean, you could just feel it, and it was whistling, like the wind would hit the motorhome and whistle. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to Spearfish today. We're on I-90 headed towards Gillette. And we're just starting to get into some interesting geology. We're getting close to Spearfish. There's some turkeys. Hopefully they don't peck at my car. I just washed it. They can see their reflection. There's a deer over there too. So I just got done walking around Deadwood. But now I'm gonna head back to camp. Mostly I'm just hanging around here until the weather warms up to the east. All right, we are finally getting out of here. We were waiting for the temperature to improve at the Badlands and all the way down to Sioux Falls, from Rapid City to Sioux Falls. And now we have a weather window. So we're gonna go visit some family, see the Badlands. I don't know how much I'll record on the way to the Badlands. We might just pop in and be there, like the ridge of the Badlands. But a guy stopped me and said, hey, don't go this way, go that way, because you'll bottom out. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unhook the car and drive around a little bit. It was really rough getting in. Oh shit. Look at the car. I just washed it yesterday. So it's gonna be home for the next couple of days, unless I decide to go get power. I was in this other area and it was probably better in terms of a view, but it was just so steep. It was like a cliff and went straight down, and this at least has some more substance to it. It's like at the end of a draw. So I mean, what is the likelihood I would fall down? Probably very small, but I just don't like heights and I don't trust banks. I'm a good 20 feet from the edge, you know, 20, 30 feet. I might go for a drive tomorrow, but I think today I'm just gonna hang out here and So today we're leaving the Badlands, at least the top of this hill. We're gonna go actually into the park, and I'll go down and get a campsite with power and stuff down in the valley, see what that has to offer. Alright, we're here at the Cedar Pass RV Park. I'm gonna go on some hikes. My check engine light came on just a second ago and it hasn't gone off. I don't know why. I made an appointment in Sioux Falls, which is like 250 miles away, and on Tuesday, which is a few days from now. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Hopefully it's nothing.
Ooh, that one's not happy. That one's got a radio collar on it.
It's the yellow layer. See, that's where I just was. See how yellow the sediment layer is there? That is cool. So this looks like a confluence of all of the major trails. It's a long walk, 6 miles to the Notch Trail. It's a long ways. It does have markers. Look at that. Like, you know, sediment layers of compacted, like dirt. It's so weird because it's easy to disturb. Isn't this such an odd landscape? I think the coolest part about this landscape is, so you've got this mass sticking up in the air, and on top is a little flat grass patch, right? And all 4 sides are steep like that. Well, that mountain up there, the farthest one in the distance, highest up, that whole ridge line is just the same thing, except bigger. And these are everywhere. And I think that's what's cool about it. And I've seen pictures where during the summer it's green and it looks really cool with the green top and then the white sediment layers. So I stayed an extra day because yesterday I just spent the day working on mechanical issue stuff. I had to find a shop, figure out a plan. All right, I'm turning around on this Castle Rock Trail. Just till tomorrow, and then I'm gonna head to Sioux Falls and then keep heading east, I guess.
Oh, how far are you going?
As far as I can go, and I don't know. I don't really have a plan.
Have you been to the East Coast?
I flew to Florida once, but that was, you know, I didn't drive there, and I didn't really explore. All right, I just woke up, all fixed at the mechanic in Sioux Falls, at Cummins. They did an awesome job. It was the EGR valve. They do get clogged up. Yeah, they were able to fix it the same day I brought it in and got the motorhome back. And we're back on the road again. So today we'll head to Omaha, Nebraska. And I'm gonna try to stay on the river there. About 30 miles from Sioux City. So we've stopped so I can make lunch. Bye.